Hey, everybody, this is Sin Speaks, and today I am doing The Interviewer with our special guest for the day, Jeff Burgess? Was it?
Burgess.
Burgess. Okay. Sorry, I'm bad with names.
That's all right.
Today we're not doing the interview with, Andrew Sobel because he has not gotten here on time. So he may join later, but unlikely. So, you're a YouTuber, correct?
Yeah, you could call me that.
What do you do on your YouTube?
I post music, and recently I've started posting little cartoons that I draw.
Nice. Do you have a preferred type of music that you play?
Uh, I as of the past year, I've pretty much gotten into music that fits into the spirit of punk, whether or not it exactly fits into the genre of punk as defined by conventions. Nowadays, I make music that is more punk in spirit, but I've dabbled in all genres.
And you've worked with a lot of famous ponies, like El Monte and Noacken, I believe the name was.
Yeah, no, I've not worked with Noaking. I've worked with Eiley Monty a lot. She's a friend of mine. She and I go back to like 2007. So
Jesus
we
Christ,
we
man!
yeah, we've been friends way before ponies were a thing. So
Damn, dude. Um, and she's friends with Noacken, correct?
I think so. Yeah, I think they're friends. I don't know Noaking, so I couldn't tell
Uh,
you.
she just hasn't had the time to work with you, or
I've not even actually tried contacting her or
uh,
anything.
you should. I tried contacting her once, and she actually applied. Unfortunately, she was busy, but she replied. How many other people have you worked with?
I have worked with a metric fuck ton of people. I couldn't tell you how many, to be honest.
Damn. Is there any like spotlight people you like to give shoutouts to or something?
I mean, most recently I did a song with Griffinilla. It's a Five Nights at Freddy's song that just came out, so I'd say check that out. Griffinilla is a really fun guy to work with. He's
Hmm,
very, very particular, and it always comes out very, very good. Um, I work with Stephen A.D. a lot. He does rap and interesting beats. I
hmm.
usually get him to make beats actually for me. He's very, very talented, and I'm trying to think of who else I work with consistently. Uh, yeah, I mean, Tarby also. Who just put out Everfree, which is the industrial album of the year already. Uh,
Nice.
I do a lot of work with him when I'm doing live stuff, and he's done a couple guitar solos for me on different things, and I've done some instrumental work for him. So always a fun guy. I've worked with MJ 0123 a lot. Jen, she's a very talented vocalist, and she's pretty much always because I try and work with as many people as possible, and half the time whenever I'm working with somebody, that person will drop out just because of, that's just the nature of working with people. And Jen is one of those
Oh,
people where I'll be like, hey, I was working on this thing and somebody dropped out. Do you want to sing on it? And she'll be like, yeah. And it's always great. She's in my song Home with Eiley Monty
yeah.
when I was looking for somebody who could do a good Celestia voice. But she is more than just the voice of Celestia. She's also got quite a wide range of vocals. I mean, I could just list the people I've worked with, but in terms of the most frequent, it's probably Jen, Tarby, Steven, and Monty, of course.
Hmm. Speaking of Jen, as you previously said, she's the normal like fan canon voice of Celestia, correct?
Yeah, yeah, she does that. She does that a lot.
Yeah. Do you do anything like that? Do you do any like fan canon work?
Uh, I don't really do voice work in the fandom.
But you are a musician, right?
Yeah,
What instruments do you use?
I tend to use I mean, my main instruments are guitar and piano, and I use the piano to control, a number of MIDI instruments. I also play mandolin, saxophone, and I used to have a clarinet, but not anymore. So I haven't had that on a song in years. But
Impressive.
I mean, I try and use as many instruments as I can get my hands on, especially real ones, because I just like playing instruments and recording them. So, but I mean, I tend to stick to guitar and piano. Right now, I mean, also bass guitar too, but lately I've been trying to do more minimalist stuff because I used to do a lot of sound style things where I would just fill in the sound with as many instruments as possible. And recently I've been trying to figure out how to fill out the sound with as few instruments as possible. So, yeah.
How long have you been playing guitar and playing piano?
I started playing guitar when, in 2004, and I started playing, no, 2003, and I started playing piano in 2008. You can do the math because I'm a musician and I can't.
12 years, give or take, and 7.
12 years. Did you know Boyhood took 12 years to make?
Boyhood?
Boyhood, yeah. Did you know Birdman? They filmed the same bird for 12 years.
Jeez, that seems like a lot of bird watching.
Yeah, that's a lot of bird watching. It's a good movie though.
Do you consider yourself a brony?
Yeah. I mean, I'm obsessed with the show to an unhealthy extent. So yeah, sure.
Um,
Why not? I mean, that's an interesting term, but yeah.
how long have you been a brony and why did you become one?
I mean, I started watching I mean, the first time I saw the show was in like December of 2011, and I thought it was dumb. And that's because I watched Bridal Gossip first. Because I went to a Reddit thread and I was like, "What episode should I watch?" And the top comment was Bridal Gossip.
Oh god.
Well, don't watch Bridal Gossip if you want to show somebody the series for the first time. Eventually, I gave the show another chance in like March of 2012, and I started watching there. But I didn't get involved in the fandom until May, and then I didn't start actually creating content until July. So, but I mean, I've been here since 2012, so I'm like, I think somebody called that Wave 2, I think.
Yeah, 'cause Wave 1 will be the original bronies in 2011.
Yeah, well, I've got my cred. That's all that counts. I got my cred.
Yeah, people like
I
you.
got major league brony cred. Hurrah!
What
Yes.
inspired you to start making music in the bronies and interacting with the bronies and whatnot?
Uh, well, I didn't really realize how much of a thing bronies were. I mean, I knew they existed.
Hmm.
It's a long story, but TLDR, I was looking on Bandcamp in May, and I saw Mando Pony, and I saw an album cover that had a pony on it. I was like, huh, let me see this. And then that's when I realized how uh, expansive the fandom actually was. Uh,
You
and
decided to get into it?
No, actually, I just not really. I just started interacting, and it wasn't until BronyCon caught on fire, and I made a
Oh
song about it
god.
that I realized there was a pony music community, and I got involved with that. And because I had been making music for years, and I had been making videos for years too, and it was only at that moment that's really what jump started me getting into a more serious focus on music.
Hmm. Speaking of cons, how many cons have you been to and what was your favorite?
I went to, I think I've been to 3 pony cons and 1 anime con.
Hmm.
That sounds about right. I went to TrotCon and Everfree Northwest last year. I went to BronyCon and PortCon in Maine the year before. And this year, right now, I'm only scheduled to go to BabsCon. And pretty much if you're a con on the East Coast and you invite me, I'll probably find a way to show up. The West Coast is a whole other can of beans. But at the moment, BabsCon is shaking up to be pretty crazy. So if you're going to be there, come see my show. It's going to be awesome.
Sadly, I will not be going to BabsCon. I will actually be going to LP Northwest and most likely MLP MSP.
I am hoping I can get back to Everfree Northwest again.
It'd be awesome if you come to Everfree Northwest, because if I meet enough people who are going there, and I know one person's going there already, and we got like a meetup or something I could like post on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Seattle-Tacoma airport area, so why would I not want to go there?
Yeah, so here's hoping, man.
Yeah, Renton is an amazing tourist destination, so yeah.
So all you boys out there in the viewers and whatnot, come to Everfree Northwest, and you might get to see both
email,
me and Jeff. Huh?
Yeah, tweet Everfree. Tell them you want me to bronies.
Yeah, spam Everfree Northwest and be like, Jeff.
Yes, do that, and then they'll probably bring me there.
Yeah. Oh my, these guys all want this Jeff guy. Let's ring him up. Oh, he's not answering. Let's send a message. Oh, he's answering.
They have my number.
How much pony merchandise do you own? Have you gotten over the years?
I used to have more pony merchandise than I do now. I just have a couple of. I have like one shirt. I have like a big pony blanket that I put next to my microphone to dampen the wall, and I've got like a couple figurines. But I mean, I used to have a ton. I used to have like autographed Brayburned prints, and then I reached a point in my life where I was like. I reached a point in my life where I was just like, I don't need physical objects in excess. And last year I went on a huge just splurge where I donated like 3/4 of just everything that I owned just to various charities. And because I was just done with living in excessive objects, and I wanted to consolidate my life down to be able to, like, if I needed to, I could just put everything into my car and just disappear, which sounds significantly more depressed than I was, but that it is, I don't know, something about living simply. And I still own more things than I need, but I've hit a sort of comfortable compromise of, if I got rid of too much stuff, it would feel weird because I have 2 rooms in my apartment and I barely have enough stuff to fill both rooms. But I could get rid of like stuff to not even fill one of them. But it's like, it feels good. Like if my parents show up at my apartment to not just be living in an empty room, like with a desk and a computer, like that would be weird. But,
hey, parents, come out to my house. Okay. Oh, this room is so sad and depressing. Sad.
Yeah, I actually, the couch that I have for people to hang out on, I found it on the street. A bar was throwing it away, and I brought it in and I cleaned it, and now I have a couch. But yeah, I don't know. I like living simply, and I would love. I am so far from the original question. I'm just rambling, but I want to move out of this apartment into someplace smaller because this place is both too expensive and too big, and I hate the area. So, but that is what it is.
Seems to be a problem with a lot of people. They get into a place, they immediately start hating it, and then they just can't get out.
Well, my lease isn't over for another year, so it's whatever.
Ah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm slightly horrified to think of how much pony merchandise you used to have if the little amount you have fills up 2 rooms.
Oh man, I can in terms of pony merchandise I used to have, it wasn't even much. It was just like I had a bunch of like stupid shit. Like I had a few shirts. I had like just various like figures and plushies and stuff, and a lot of stuff that I got at cons, and I still have one piece of wall art, which is a Vinyl and Octavia Blues Ponies picture that I got, and a vinyl scratch flask. But I got a beer stein with a pint glass actually with the pony characters on it, and the moment I washed it, it melted off, and
Oh,
I was very disappointed. And I was like, okay, I'm never spending like $20 on a glass ever again. So I got a 59-cent beer pint glass that had like a painting of a horse on it with a fire mane, and underneath it just said dead. And I was like, yes, this is perfect. This is good what I'm going to drink my beer out of. And then I got home and immediately dropped it. And
oh.
and then I decided I'm never buying a glass again.
So you decided to get one of those flasks where you could just drop it on the ground, nothing happens to it?
I've had a vinyl scratch flask ever since BronyCon 13, so
Hmm.
I do like that. I like things that are unbreakable.
Ah. If you ever do meet Noakan, you should like have her sign that flask. Make it ever more important.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a fan of autographs.
Why?
They feel weird. It's like, oh, this person wrote their name on a thing.
Have you met any of the actual VAs for the show?
I sneezed on the VA who plays Gilda.
Oh my
Um,
God.
I met Peter New a couple times when I was hanging out backstage waiting for something to happen. He showed up and started playing my guitar, and I look back and I'm like, who the fuck's playing my guitar? And I look back and it's Peter New, and I'm like, so
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
no. What I said was, do you play guitar? And he said, nope. And I was like, well, okay. And then he left. He apparently has grabby hands. And then I met Andrea Libman when I was also when hanging out backstage is the best place to meet people. Yeah, because if you're backstage and you're like me, you're usually trying to solve a crisis or either solve a crisis that's happening backstage or hide from a crisis that's happening somewhere else, but the people that are involved in the crisis don't have the authority to go backstage, that's usually more the reason I'm backstage. So I was hanging out just trying to avoid the just crumbling obligations happening in the world around me, and I was putting stickers onto my guitar, and I'm just sitting there, and I have this big picture of Spike, and I have these stickers that have all these letters and stickers with apples, so I like put all the apple stickers on so that it looks like he's just like surrounded by apples, and I take the stickers that have letters and I start spelling out like fuck yeah apples on it, and right as I'm doing that, I'm like thinking, I'm like, I hope nobody sees me. I hope I don't get kicked out of this con. And then I just hear a gasp, and I look up, and I'm sitting on the floor because I'm like 5 years old. And so I look up. Andrea Libman is just looking down at me, just writing "fuck yeah apples" with stickers on it.
Oh.
And she just has this horrified look on her face, and she's like, "But Spike looks so innocent." And then she just walked away. And and then yeah, I don't remember the woman who plays Gilda, but like at Everfree Northwest, I had just flown into Seattle from Mexico, and I was really sick, and so I sit down backstage waiting to. I guess I had to go on stage for a panel or something or soon, and I sit down next to this woman. And I'm just like holding my head in my hands, and she just looks at me and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I just like sneeze, and she like gets up and walks away.
Oh.
And then somebody was like, "That's Gilla."
Oh my God. I feel so sorry for them.
I feel sorry for everybody that I come into contact with. It's always the worst. And I didn't meet Nicole Oliver, but fun fact, her first introduction to Brony music was she was hanging out backstage during my BronyCon 2013 set. And so she was apparently there and had left by the time I was gone, which is great because I was so sweaty, and I don't like meeting people when I'm sweaty. So
what is your favorite / least favorite moment in an MLP episode?
uh, my God. I don't know. I don't know if I can choose a favorite moment. That would be very difficult. I think the moment Twilight Sparkle became a princess. Fuck that. That's the worst. That's my least favorite one.
Yeah, that's most people's. Uh,
Yeah. I want to hold the title of being the final person to still be grumpy about it. Like, I want everybody else to get over it but me.
I am grumpy about this, dude. That passed so long ago, and I am the remaining champion.
Yeah, I decided today I'm officially grump about season 5, and you know what? I don't know. I'm gonna own up to it. I'm grump about it.
Season 5 looks entertaining.
It looks fucking dumb, but we'll see.
We'll see. Many things that look dumb are actually pretty interesting. Like me.
I have no idea what you look like.
Yeah. Just imagine I'm very interestingly looking.
I will imagine that.
Okay. Do you believe in headcanons?
Do I believe they exist? No. Headcanons are fake. They're not real. I don't like them. I don't want them. Get them out of here. I'm going to stand by that answer. That's my answer. No, I don't believe they exist. They're not real.
Have you ever had pony-related alcoholic drinks?
What do you mean by that?
Well, there's like a page on EQD of pony-related alcoholic drinks. Basically, you take a bunch of drinks that seem to match personality, like Shy has apple teenies and something else.
Yeah, no, I've seen some of those. I've never had like a themed drink based on ponies. Not yet. I'm gonna give a shout out to BerryTube, the pony drinking stream, BabsCon, where I'm gonna show up at the BerryTube party with bologna sandwiches, and I imagine there will be some pony themed drinking there. Where there's going to be a meetup. There's a meetup at like every con, but BabsCon is going to be even better because I'm going to be there, and I like to think that my presence makes every party better. Unless you don't like crying at your party. I like to take parties and turn them into funerals.
Yeah, I mean funerals are kind of sad.
The funerals are a celebration of life, bro.
I thought they were a celebration of death.
No, actually, they're not. If they were a celebration of death, they'd be like amazingly happy. Like it'd be like, oh man, finally. Fucking guy died.
Finally, this guy died. I mean, he's been surviving for like 97 years. I mean, Jesus Christ, man, just fall down and die. I'm sorry for all you people who have grandparents who are 97 years old and about to die.
Don't apologize to people that you talk about death. Everybody's gonna die, except for me.
Oh yeah, of course, you're gonna live forever, man.
No, just not gonna die.
Oh,
I'm just gonna move on to my next job, my next task.
Well, if you're not gonna die, then are you gonna live forever, or are you just like gonna phase out this universe and just be?
No, one day I'm just gonna be gone, and they'll be like, "Oh, that old man, the old man is moved on."
So the next question we have is, do you prefer any actors inside of the show?
What do you mean prefer any of the actors?
Would you want to meet any?
I mean, I don't know. It's weird. I'm not really big into meeting celebrities because they're just sort of people, and I mean, my few encounters with people in the show have been either sneezing on them or offending them or just noticing that they're just there. But I don't know. I have friends that I like to hang out with, and there are people who create content that I consume, and those are those are pretty much separate people. I'm not into the whole idea of like, oh, I wanna hang out with Kesha because it's like I listen to Kesha to consume her music, and I have friends in order to drink beer with them, and those are just two different parts of social interaction.
You want friends, you make friends. You want music, you listen to music, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like meeting like celebrities and all that stuff because they're very fun to talk to a lot of times.
yeah.
They're very interesting to get to know. And usually the only times I'm able to meet them are like when we're doing this interview thing, and I'm talking to them for like, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes, and then I don't talk to them again.
Yeah.
So Andrew, has finally come online, and, he's gonna join us.
Bring him in.
Yeah. Hello Andrew.
Hi, sorry about that.
No problem. So, everybody, the Andrew Subbu is currently in the town.
Woo! Ish?
Ish. Yes,
What do you mean by ish?
You're ishing the place.
Okay, I guess I'm ishing.
So the next pony, if you had turned into a pony of your own making and or choice, what would you turn into and do in question?
Wait, what? Wait, can you? So what are the parameters here? So I get to like decide what kind of horse I am.
You get to make whatever you want, whatever kind of pony you want, or other species, whatever hell you want, and what would you do in the place? Yeah, question.
Well, I guess I'd try and find a job and like somewhere to live.
That's
I would want to be a Pegasus because no, well actually I don't know. I'm trying to think of this in like a strategic. Well, I would definitely want to either be a unicorn or a Pegasus because what Pegasi lack in the ability to just magically do whatever the fuck they want, they make up for in the ability that they can like fly around and like build things out of clouds and just like build a house just like made of clouds.
That's
and,
true.
And like swoop down at prey and like eat them, I guess. I don't know. Wait a minute. Can ponies eat grass? Wait, ponies can eat grass? Horses can eat grass. Okay, so what the fuck is like Equestria's economy like?
And Andrew, do you remember a couple episodes where they eat the sandwiches? What are the sandwiches called?
Sandwiches?
Yeah, they have sandwiches like in Ticketmaster. Twilight wanted a sandwich, and it got wet before she could eat it.
I don't remember.
Think it had something to do with daisies?
It did have daisies on it. That being said, I mean, I think being a Pegasus would be really cool. Being a unicorn might be the best strategic options because that opens you up to like a lot of opportunities with fine craftsmanship and skill that you otherwise. I don't know. Being a Pegasus might be cool because then you get like because I don't know. It seems like Pegasus to me would be like the most like a club because they have like their own city. Because
club.
Yeah, it's like a club because they have their own city, and it's like maybe I could. I don't know. Maybe I could work at the weather factory or something. I don't know. But I don't know. Don't they have to pass like a flying exam? I don't know. I wouldn't want shit at it.
Yeah, you do have to pass a flying exam, or I think I'd be pass a flying exam or get kicked out of Cloudsdale or something.
You know, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass the question because I honestly have no idea what I would do because it's very, very strange set of circumstances. But no, I would not be an Earth Pony. I would not do that.
Pegasus and Unicorn are so played out. Like are so overdone. I like being an Earth Pony.
Well, technically, your Earth Pony with unicorn power, with the telekinetic powers.
Yeah, but that's the only thing. That's the only thing.
That's true.
That's the only thing I like out of the unicorns is telepathy. I don't care about things doing existence. I don't care about teleporting. I don't care about spells. I just want to move things in my mind.
I would like to point out that in Ghostbusters, going back to season 1, Twilight Sparkle says she can do all of those things because her cutie mark is magic, not because she's a unicorn. So you can just be a unicorn and not have the ability to teleport or do spells because your special talent is making watches. What pony I would be? I'll just be Rainbow Dash.
Okay.
I think most of that was cut.
Here's what I would do. I would become just. Here's my answer. I would become Rainbow Dash and like swoop in really early in the morning and kill Rainbow Dash and just take her place.
Okay then.
Okay.
Okay then.
I'm pretty sure someone knows something, unless you put her into the weather machine. But
Oh, don't worry. I have my ways.
Good to know.
I'm scared.
Do you have an OC?
Regrettably, yes, I do.
What is it?
It's a bat pony named Moonrock.
Nice.
Interesting.
What are bat ponies really? Besides the obvious.
Well, that's
They're fucking cute. That's what they are.
There's actually a rather large debate on that. Some people believe that they are their own species, but like a mutation of the pony genes.
But is there more to it?
Huh?
I know they're like Pegasus but with bat wings, but is there more to it?
Some believe that they are Luna's royal guard, and she gives them the bat wings because they're nocturnal.
I mean, it is canon that at least some bat ponies are Luna's royal guard.
Yeah, like Celestia has her own royal guard, but they're all unicorns, and they all look almost identical. Because screw you, Luna.
Except for Shining Armor.
Yeah, Shining Armor, Flash Sentry, the only two ones that are not the same.
Not Shining Armor. I meant Flash Sentry.
Oh. Well, Shining Armor too, but they're like the only important characters. As you know throughout the show, they're the only royal guards that don't look the same.
Yeah,
thus proving that ponies of all colors can bow down to a white demigod.
Real name? What's his real name?
Who?
Flash Sentry. What's his real name again?
Flash Sentry.
His name's Brad.
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's Brad.
The fan name for him is Brad, because there's some connection to something else.
Yeah, I know. So I like Brad.
Yeah.
You're my brother now.
Do you like to play video games?
No, not really.
Okay then.
First one ever gave me that. For our next question, because it seems like we're spiraling out of control for some reason.
It's fun here, isn't it?
No, you're making this. You're making this
fun.
Just go. Don't go.
Oh.
We have like 3 questions left, I suppose. Would you rather run 100 miles per hour or fly 10 miles per hour?
Like forever?
No, like whenever you want to get somewhere, you can either like jog or run 100 miles per hour, or you could fly like 10 miles per hour.
How high am I flying?
However you want.
As high as your drugs will let you go.
Like your max flying speed is 10 miles per hour. Your max running speed is 100 miles per hour.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of would you rather. I don't know. Wait, that's my max speed?
Yeah, that's your max speed.
Okay. But I'd like still get tired. Like I wouldn't just be I wouldn't be fucking like immortal. Like I'd still, because like running 100 miles an hour would put like a fuck ton of strain on your body. Like that'd be really.
You could survive. You could survive on 100 miles per hour flying 10 miles.
No,
but you
no
won't
way.
get tired. You
No,
won't get tired of like. Huh?
I think your body would just immediately crumble. Have you ever like stuck your head out of a car while driving on the Autobahn?
Oh dear
Oh,
God!
and there's a reason for that. I don't know if I want to pick flying either, because am I like Superman flying, or am I like growing wings? And if I grow wings, do I
Superman
have to just
flying. Superman flying.
Fuck that! I don't want either of these things. I'll just I want like huge fucking like eagle wings or something like that. That'd be awesome.
You can take the wings, Jesus.
Well, no, you already said I can't have the wings. So.
Sin, you should put more emphasis on the question of the next person we interview, because he is dissecting your question to a point. I am severely impressed.
You just kicked my question to a dust, man. I'm crying now.
Vote, sir.
What do you think of the Brony fandom so far?
Brony fan is pretty great. I give it an A+.
For our technical last question, if you could create your own planet with its own species, what would the both of them look like?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't think I'd like that. I don't think I'd like that kind of responsibility.
You don't want to be God and just make a random planet?
You know, I don't want to be God.
Huh, you're a very interesting interviewee.
Yeah, it's very brief.
Yeah, I think you're like I think you're the only person I've interviewed so far who hasn't chosen anything for that question.
I mean, I don't know. What would I put on it? Like fucking like sheep?
Anything you want.
Sure,
I mean,
sure.
Yeah, okay. I'll cover it with like oogly gops. What are oogly gops? I don't know. I made them.
Yeah, you just place goop on there. There you go. Good job.
Planet,
Good job.
I'm gonna call the planet 6. It's called 6. Welcome to 6.
Are there 5 others?
I don't know. If there are, I didn't make them. I only have one planet.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody in the comments, make the other 5 planets.
No, don't do that. Don't do that in the comments.
Damn, there's one last question I wanted to ask you, but now I can't remember it.
Okay.
Sorry. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps a lot. And go check out Jeff Burgess's channel, which will be in the description below. They are a lot of fun and really cool. Thank you, Jeff Burgess, for joining us today.
Hey, no problem. It was nice being here.
Andrew, you want to say anything?
I'm sorry I was late. I didn't realize you guys were doing an interview while I was at work.
I did say 3.
What do you do? What's your job?
Car wash.
Car wash. Nice. You are a one-man car wash.
No, I'm not a one-man car wash. I'm like part of a 6-man crew.
You're a 6-man crew.
I'm part of one. I am the crew.
You are 1/6 of a crew.
Yes, I am 1/6 of it.
Are there any girls on that thing, or just
It's an old guy thing.
Nice. Is it like a barbershop quartet? Do you sing?
I wish. That would be great.
We're washing the sky.
No. We'd be singing the car wash song that they always play at car washes.
What song is that?
The car wash song? It's Toxic by Britney Spears.
No, it's like working at the car wash.
Oh.
Working at the car wash, yeah.
Do they play that at car washes a lot?
Well, they make jokes about that all the time.
I think I've only ever gotten my car washed like once, so I wouldn't know.
Look it up on YouTube. Like, look up car wash song, and it'll come up like one of the first 3.
Wait, what car wash do you work at? Maybe I'll stop by.
It's not where. It's in Ohio.
I'm near Ohio.
Diamond Shine.
Wait. Where are you in Ohio?
Cleveland.
Oh, fuck! Cleveland's only like 2 hours away. Let's go get some fucking White Castle. Meet me in Akron.
Woo! Sweet, man.
But actually, no, I'm not driving 2 hours for burgers, so no.
Well, you might do it like in the future. Just like stop by there on like business and whatnot. Come see Andrew. Like, hey, dude, beer.
Yeah, business, important Cleveland business. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's important Cleveland business.
Except I don't
Beer.
drink. I don't drink.
Oh, burgers.
Burgers, yeah, burgers. Why not?
I'm on official music business. Burgers.
Yes. Okay.
That'd be the best business.
Where's the outro again? I think we lost it.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
No, this is all part of the outro. Like,
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Boom, boom,
Alright.
boom, boom.
Nice.
So we shall see you all, whoever is actually paying attention to this video, because Jeff Burgess has a lot of people, and, they like him, but not me, because nobody likes me. Sometimes. Most of the time.
Oh, nobody likes me either. Don't worry.
Oh, are you sure? I thought people liked you.
No, they like my work.
Oh.
Me, I'm a crapshoot.
So if you guys enjoyed this video, like I said before, like, comment, and subscribe. And, we shall see whoever is left on the next video. Auf Wiedersehen!